All right, guys, what's going on? So I'm back here again. First off, I want to just apologize for how late this video was. So as you guys can see, the harnesses are already installed. The only reason why I'm doing this intro is to kind of explain why I took a while to upload this video. I actually wasn't even planning on finishing this video because I already have most of it recorded. I just never uploaded it. Simply because I ran into a lot of issues when I was installing the harnesses. So I just got frustrated and I didn't even end up recording most of the actual install. So first off, I just want to apologize again that I took a while. And then I do want to clear some things up just because I know on some of the clips that you guys will see, I didn't really talk about it that much. So for some of the parts, if you guys remember on the next few clips that you guys will see, when I already have the bar installed, I show you guys that you guys can use either these, so these little rings right here, I'm not sure what they're called, they do have a name, but these come with the harnesses. So if you guys will see in the next clip, I'm using these instead of the actual like bolts that come with your stock seat belts. So instead of using the stock bolts, I was using these, but I actually ended up trading them for the original bolts because I wasn't able to fit the original seatbelt. So as you guys can see, I still have my seatbelt back here, so I can still use it if I do want to use it, which I did want to keep just in case I get like pulled over or something. So depending on what you guys want to do, if you guys don't want to keep your stock seatbelt, you guys can just use these, and these are a lot easier to install. So all you do is take off the original bolt, screw the little ring on, and then when you put your harnesses, all you do is clip them on here. So as you guys can see, these come with a little clip. You just clip it on there. If you do want to use, again, you keep your stock seatbelt, you do have to run the original like bolt, so that way it fits both the harness, which will be the clip, and then the stock seatbelt on the side. And then another thing, as you guys can see, I am not running the actual bottom part of the harness, which is the part that goes like in your legs, simply because for that you do have to drill a hole like under your seat, which I really honestly didn't want to do. And for the most part, I like how this one fits just like that. So you know, you do have both of these on the top, and then of course you have the bottom ones that come down, and then this is simply to release it. You flip it to the side, and then as you guys can see in the top, you just put them in there like a regular seatbelt or anything like that. Now, the main issue that I ran with these harnesses, or not the actual harnesses, but more about the actual harness bar, was that I wasn't able to get it to fit, simply because it is a universal bar, so you do have to kind of like move things around, or you know. So I ended up having to use a lot of washers, a lot of spacers to be able to make it fit. And as you guys can see, the bar, I'm not sure this is how it's supposed to go, but if you guys can see, the energy logo is actually upside down. So I'm not sure if that was a mistake when they like put it on there, because this is how the actual harness bar goes with the little those little things right here. They should be pointing up, and right now the energy logo is upside down. So I'm thinking when they put those thing on top, they just fucking, I don't know, they ended up putting it upside down or something. So that took me forever to put on. Alright guys, what's going on? So back again. We're gonna be actually doing another install today. So as you guys can see here, I do have the harness bar and the race harness, or two race harnesses actually, for the RSX. So we're gonna go ahead and install this today. Hopefully I don't run into any issues. I do have to remove the seats, I think, so it's gonna be a pain in the ass, but hopefully I don't run into any other like big issues. Again, sorry I look like shit. I feel like every time that I fucking make a video, I'm coming from the gym. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a quick unboxing of the stuff and explain to you guys why I got each thing, because as you guys can see, I do have the energy bar, and I did end up going with the Braum, or however you fucking say this, harnesses. Alright guys, so I'm going to quickly show you guys. As you guys can see, we have the actual harnesses right here. So they do come in these two nice boxes, and I actually ended up going with the green just because it's gonna look really good with the red seats that we have. And I know a lot of you guys are gonna be wondering why I went with this brand, since I do have the energy bar and the energy seats, and that is simply because I was planning on getting the energy harnesses in green, but they actually were sold out everywhere I checked, or at least the exact same one that I wanted, which I will put a picture up on the screen. I wanted these, but I couldn't find them anywhere. And I originally did want to get some Braum seats, but they were a little bit too expensive, so I figured I would just get the harnesses right now, and then later on when I get a chance and have more money to actually get these seats. And these are actually really good. I've heard a lot of good things about these, so that's why we went ahead and got these. These are a be a fucking mess. I'm not gonna unbox both because it's pretty much the same thing, but these are gonna be a 5-point harness, I believe. As you guys can see, you do have the little release lock right here as well. And as you guys can see, they come in green. They do have very like a lot of different colors, but I ended up going with the green. As you guys can see, you guys have the branding coming down over the straps that go over your shoulders. They are actually a little bit heavy, but that's all we got in the box. Of course, we have the second one over there, and then we just have a little bit about the company, of course, and then of course some stickers, which we will definitely throw up on the windshield or something like that. So let's do that, and now let's go ahead and unbox the. Go ahead and start. As you guys can see, I have the bar in the back. So we're gonna go ahead and first, I'm gonna go ahead and just remove the seats just so that I can make it easier on me, so that I'm not like trying to squeeze in there. Shouldn't be too hard to remove the seats, so I'm just gonna go ahead and remove the seats, and then we'll go ahead and start. All right, guys, it's kind of dark in here. Sorry for the music in the background, by the way, my fucking neighbors. Anyways, so I did run into some issues. As you guys can see, this is how the bar is supposed to go. However, since I guess this is a universal harness bar, you don't have the ability to adjust this. Like, there's some of them that have like a little joint right here where you can move it around, but with this one, since again, since it is universal, you kind of have to make it work. So what I did is I just used one of the washers from the original like seatbelt, I guess, just one washer with the bar. As you can see, the bar is really secure. I ended up having to use washers right here because you do have the option of running the other bar that goes to the bottom, but this is secure. Right here at the bottom, we just used what came with the actual harnesses, so the harnesses are just gonna clamp on here. I do have to figure out a way to somehow put this on here just so that I can have the original seat. I do want to keep the original seat belts just in case I get pulled over or something and the cop decides to trip out or something, just to have them on here. But as you guys can see, the bar are in, they're secure on both sides. And then as you guys can see, I've kind of done a little bit of like a layout of how the seats are going to be. This is going to be all the way back, pretty much like that. And then I just have to pretty much figure out how I'm going to attach the rears. You can either just, which is pretty much what I'm going to have to do, is just strap them around on the bar. You can either do that, or you can also use the little clips as well and use the rear seat belt as well. So that's probably what I'm going to do, is just wrap it around here, like pretty much what everybody does. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's really hard to record just because I do need a second person to help me hold this, so I can't really record. And it is a pain in the ass, but this is pretty much what we have so far. All right, guys, so it's the day after the last clip that you guys have seen. I had to stop the install yesterday just because it did end up getting dark, so you guys weren't really able to see what I was doing. So I didn't end up recording most of it just because I did run into some issues. But pretty much from the last clip that you guys have seen, we had already the basic harness bar in. So you guys can see everything's tightened up like right here. The reason why I have a lot of washers and spacers is because with this bar you do have the option of running the other bar that goes from, I believe, the B pillar to the A pillar, which is the one that runs down from here to here. So that's why there's a big space right here, or at least that's what I was told. So again, all you pretty much do is, once you do the bar, you put the seats back on, and then you pretty much start tying everything together. So from the clip that you guys seen before, if you guys remember, I was using the little O-rings for this side, which I actually ended up switching out to the original bolt that comes with your seatbelts, just because the little O-ring that I had, which I believe, yeah. So this one, if you use these, you can run these if you're running just the actual harness, because all you have to do is put this on there, and then the harness literally just like clips on. So they come like this. So all you would do is screw this onto the hole and then hook up the harness. However, if you do want to run your original seatbelt, which as you guys can see I did keep, this won't be able to fit through the actual seatbelt hole and the harness together, because the little clips are too small, so you won't be able to reach both. So all I did was I kept the original bolt, and then I put it through the seatbelt hole, and then the actual harness bar, and then tighten it down. And then you do that pretty much for both sides. For this side, you're gonna attach it to your seatbelt. So you're gonna remove, again, I'm sorry, I should have recorded this when I had the seatbelts out, but like I said, I was running into a lot of issues and I couldn't record this one-handed. But pretty much all you do is remove your seatbelt and then stick the harness first, then your seatbelt, and then screw it on, and then should be good. And then run it through the little holes on the side, and then you should be good. Now, for the top part, you do have different routes that you can take. So for the top harnesses, you can either tie them how I tie them, which you just wrap them around the harness bar, which that's usually what most people do. You can do either way you want. This isn't necessarily the specific way to do it or the safest way you do it. So, you know, whatever way you choose to do it, it's on you. So you guys can either do that, or when you get your harnesses bar or your harnesses, they will come again with these. If you want to use these, all you have to do is run these all the way back there to the seat pillar, which will be the rear seats. So you just take out the rear seat belts and then screw this on again, just like how you did right here. But for me, I think this is a lot simpler. If you do end up wanting adjusting it, you don't have to unscrew shit off. You pretty much just take this off and then readjust it. So right now I still have to adjust them based on, you know, my size, so that they fit where I want them to fit. So once you get them through here, pretty much what I did is you run one through the bottom, and then you flip it around, and then you put it through these little things, which I'm sure you guys have seen. Just like your fucking backpack and shit, you know, tightening it, loosening it up. And then once you found the right length where you want these to hang, you can either leave them like this, which I think looks kind of sloppy. So what I'm going to do is you just roll them up like this, roll them up nice and nicely all the way up to the top, and then zip tie them to the front or to the top of the bar, and then you should be good. It will make it look a lot cleaner. And then same thing for the other side. I still have to adjust it and then tighten it up back there, and it should be all good to go. Alright guys, so the seats are in, the harnesses are in. I'm just gonna kind of show you guys the end result of how it looks. So I do have to still tighten it up back here and everything, but this is pretty much how the car looks with the green Braum harnesses, energy bucket seats, and also we got the blue energy harness bar. So I think it looks really good. The red seats with the white cart, and then the green harnesses. They do stand out really good, and they are actually really comfortable. As you guys can see, and then to take them off, this is pretty much how you would be having it when you're actually like driving. To release it, you just flip it to the left and then just pull them out, and then one side will always be stuck just in case, so that you won't lose the little actual circle. And then just pretty much like this, and then to put them on, pretty much reverse what you just did. But yeah guys, that's pretty much the install for the harness bar and the harness. All right guys, so that's pretty much the end of the video. I do apologize again that it was very choppy. Some of the actual footage was missing, but if you guys do have any questions on, or if I wasn't clear on some of the things, just drop a comment down below and I'll reply to you guys as soon as I can, and then just explain to you guys or answer any questions that you guys have on how I install the harnesses or the harness bar, because like I said, it is a little bit complicated, or at least for the RSX it is. So again, if you guys have any questions, just drop it down below and I'll reply as soon as I can. I do apologize for the lack of videos. I did end up getting a new job, so I do end up getting off work pretty late. So by the time I get home, it's already really dark, so I can't really record much. But I'm gonna try to do my best to record at least like one video a week, and then try to get as many videos out for you guys as I can. So yeah, if you guys enjoy the video, just make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you guys have any other questions or any other suggestions or more things that we can do to the RSX, just drop it down below, and make sure you guys subscribe for more videos, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.